Machinery rolls into a DeKalb County apartment complex and demolishes a building. One scoop at a time, it takes down the walls, and neighbors are happy to see it go. The building at Waverly Place Apartments off of Indian Creek Way and Northern Avenue near Clarkston was abandoned and run down. Yeah, neighbors had complained about it for years, and today it is finally gone. Fox 5's Portia Bruner joins us live. And Portia, this building was more than just an eyesore.
Yeah, just a pile of rubble now, but folks complained that it took only an hour to get it torn down, but it took years to get to this point. And I can tell you, neighbors who live here in Waverly Place and the surrounding community were grateful to see it go. As demolition crews leveled a 4-unit apartment building in the Waverly Place complex near Clarkston, Amy and Brian Medford's children cheered. The Medfords homeschool their children and thought this long-awaited demolition offered a good lesson in physics and an even better lesson in social justice.
We've been involved in watching this and hoping that it'll be torn down. It was a terrible place.
Most of the families who live in the complex on Indian Creek Way are low-income immigrants from East Africa and East Asia who pay individual landlords $600 to $700 a month for rent. Community advocates complained for years after not one but 2 fires gutted the building, leaving behind much more than a charred structure.
And you have children playing hide and seek behind those buildings in unsafe structure. So really this blight creates crime for the community, and it creates just an eyesore.
DeKalb County officials say the 4 property owners who rented these units failed to comply with several code enforcement orders over the years. Depending on the owner's actions, it can take more than a year to go through all of the legal steps required to secure a judge-ordered demolition. DeKalb CEO Michael Thurman says until last year, funding the fight against blight was an issue as well. But in 2017, county commissioners diverted $8.3 million into a task force to fight blight.
This sends a message to landlords and homeowners alike that we will not tolerate blight.
Taking a live look now, you can see the mess that's left behind, but that's going to be a part of the cleanup in the next few days. Ultimately, this lot will just turn into a big piece of grass while the county figures out what's going to happen next. But I can tell you that building next door, that's exactly what it looked like. The owner of that property says he is doing everything in his power, working with his insurance company to make sure that he can restore that building so that there's not another property on this complex that turns into a piece of blight. Reporting from DeKalb County near Clarkston, Portia Bruner, Fox 5 News.
Progress being made out there. Portia, thanks. Still ahead is